Richmond is one of the greenest boroughs. We've got some wonderful open spaces and parks, and maintaining them and preserving them is one of the council's highest priorities. But we're equally committed to an environmentally green borough and to reducing our carbon footprint. 48% of our carbon emissions come from the domestic sector, and 70% of our houses in our borough have solid walls and little insulation. It's an ageing housing stock. Working with Energy Smart Richmond can help our residents save money and also reduce the borough's carbon footprint.
I'm Charlotte and I live in Richmond Borough, and I live with my partner and my two small children. One's 4.5 and one's 20 months. We've lived in the house for 2.5 years. It's an end of terrace 4-bedroom house. Being an end of terrace, you can really feel the wall is so cold, and in the winter you'd have to constantly keep the heating on, and as soon as you turn the heating off, 20 minutes later it's freezing. And the amount my bills were costing, I was so shocked. You know, you're on little money as it is. I was just, devastated. I had a meeting with the local authority to get a Green Deal assessment done. The assessment took about 2 hours, and the things that were picked up on our house were things like that our house was something like a 1930s house, which meant that we had solid brick walls, which meant we couldn't have wall cavity.
In this case, external solid wall insulation was highly recommended, and Charlotte decided to have it done, which is great because she's the first one in Richmond and one of many, I hope.
What we're hoping for is that our house is warmer, we're saving money, and the outside will look nice as well. On Monday the scaffolding went up all around the house, and they'd done all the pre-visit checks. The installers came on Tuesday and started fitting the foam boards, and obviously I've been around and about for a little while watching, and they were just drilling all the holes in to fix the insulation against the walls.
This is a Permarock EPS system, which in layman terms is a polystyrene system. It's 90mm thick. From start to finish, you're looking between 6 to 8 days. The insulation is very effective. It's like having a big duvet around your house and keeping all that heat retained inside.
Since we've had the work done, it feels like it's just put like a comfort blanket all around the house. And if you touch the walls, they were freezing before, whereas now you can notice a difference. The wallpaper was coming off where it was a lot damper. Now, the wallpaper seems to have stuck itself back on the wall. So that's been quite a surprise. From the start to the end of the process, it is very quick. There's no real effect on the family home. You expect a little bit of noise, but I wouldn't say it's anything to put anyone off at all. The house generally does feel a lot warmer. The children's room, you can't even have the radiator up more than a quarter because that room gets really hot. So it definitely does the job in terms of keeping the heat in. My other issue was my gas and electric bills. I mean, the gas was always an issue. We were paying a ridiculous amount on direct debits a month on gas. So we've already reduced our direct debits by £30 a month. So that feels like a great outcome already.
She'll save in the order of £270 a year. She will save half a tonne of carbon emissions or thereabouts, and she will certainly feel a lot warmer.
we couldn't really expect any more. It was probably more than we thought. When we came home one day, and we were the little one, we came home and he said, "Mummy, Mummy, our house looks so warm now." He just said to Mummy, "It looks warm," and hopefully that meant to him it's, you know, a nice, comfortable home to walk into.
Richmond was one of the first boroughs to engage a dedicated Green Deal provider, Climate Energy Limited, to help our residents with rising energy bills. And we're now looking forward to continuing working with them to provide better deals and more deals for our residents. By providing the whole package, they take the hassle out of it for people because they can provide advice on the energy saving measures that are suitable for that house. They can arrange the installation and they can even arrange the finance as well. So it's a complete package.